I think we organized items, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe not. Weird. Normally I like to make sure all items are organized. But okay, we'll just do the bonds first anyway. Cat, shouldn't you be playing nurse with Drac right now? No? What? You haven't bugged me all day. And now suddenly you're here as soon as I'm live? Even though I'm like 10 minutes late, you're still fucking here? Because you know. You're like, oh, Mom's talking a shit ton? She must be live. That means people can give me food. Is that it? Can you not mess with my microphone, please? It takes me so long to figure out where the fuck to place it since it picks up my voice a little too clearly. Nope, lie down. Never mind, we're not starting stream. We're, starting the, cat affection time. Alright. Let's just kind of... Ma'am? Ma'am? Excuse me, do not... She's playing with the cords of my headset. Lie down. Start with this one, with Monroe and Sia? Sia. I don't know. I'm never gonna say his name right. Sia, how are you? Why do you look so chipper today? Well, I did a little digging. Turns out I actually stayed at your parents' inn when I was younger once. Ma'am! Thanks for coming to my stream, everybody. It was great hanging out with you all. I'm glad we got this chance to talk and play and do all the things I meant to do tonight. Thanks so much. Alrighty, congratulations. Don't be ungrateful. I'm here for a reason.
Can you not?
I never doubted that. You're so clever. Listen, I liked your little town. It had... Shh. Shh. It had much more charm than any of the other hamlets we visited. I would like to ask you more about it so I can work to ensure it stays as nice as it is when I hold the power of House Valburin.
Aren't you clever?
You do know it's under the jurisdiction of the Valmyrans?
Naturally.
Yes, of course I know that. That doesn't leave me entirely powerless in the matter, though I would expect you to know such things. I wouldn't expect you to know such things. Very kind of you, if I do say so myself. Yes, what do you think? What do I think? I think I have no idea when you turned into the benevolent type. It's purely selfish, truly. I find value in my experience traveling to Duskwater as a child, and thus I want to do the same for my children.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, shove off. Any other backwater dunhole town would serve the same purpose, and you know it. There's nothing special about Duskwater. I beg to differ. I would expect you to have more pride in where you come from. Not everyone comes from a place where they have pride, Monroe. Of all the things it seems like you might understand, it's that. Well, you wouldn't want me to put in a good word? Of course I would want that. It's my home. My parents run the biggest business in town. So then what is the fuss? I swear, you countryside women can't make up your minds with half a coin.
Was that all?
Another voice audio mix-up. It ain't Dark Deity unless there's some weird little glitch or awkward issue. Love it. You know, with the amount of updates they do, I'm surprised some of these voice lines haven't been fixed. You're treading a dangerous ground here. Should I do the... I'm gonna do the thing again where I read the wrong voice for the right for the wrong voice line on purpose. Because you know what? If they can get away with having the wrong voice audio in the wrong places, so can I. What? I thought it was funny. It's a joke.
Explain.
I'm leaving now. If you're being sincere in asking, we can talk about it another time. All right. My apologies. Excuse me, but have we met?
No.
I don't believe so. Look utterly familiar. Where do you hail from? Where do you hail from, Zoe? Would you like to share with the class? No? Okay then. Well, oh my fucking god. I fed you, you ungrateful animal. Pet, 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 pet. I spent a majority of my life in Warren. That's it. You're Zikin's adopted daughter, aren't you? We met when we were children. I think you're mistaken.
I'm sure of it.
I'm rather sure that I am not mistaken, actually. It isn't as if you have an easily forgettable face. Can't be me, then. I've never known a Zikin. I know that you're lying, Brooke. Don't forget faces. So weird that these two interactions so far have been, I remember you from childhood, like, sir? Or, do you have anything else other than your childhood you want to discuss? Do you have issues?
Explain.
Why are you being so evasive? My family has long been friends with the Tarasovas. The Tarasovas were no friends of mine.
Absurd.
Did he not adopt you and take care of you? I seem to recall you coming from...
No.
No, he didn't adopt and take care of me. He picked me up off the streets and turned me to a killer. To Zikin, I was a tool to be sharpened. What? Zikin was a fur trader. Why in the world would he teach you to kill people? I'm surprised you never figured it out. Despite what the others may say, I know you're brighter than you present yourself to be. Excuse me? Only kidding, of course. Zikin was the most prolific assassin in Carmon's history. He murdered his way to power, and when he couldn't have kids, he facilitated such a rise for others. Possible. My father would have told me. Did this man just get so overlooked in the process of making this game that a lot of his voice lines are mixed up? Or is it late game that's just mixed up? I don't even know if we're in late game, half game. I don't even know, man. But like, this is the 4th incident now, at least that I can count off the top of my head from memory, where voice audio has been flipped. Let me see if I can give it the benefit of the doubt for this one, but I swear to God that was his goddamn voice on Brooke. Impossible because he didn't tell you, or impossible because the magnanimous Con Valburn would never deal with assassins? Both, then. Your father believes in a strict doctrine and will pursue it to the extent of his powers. That has involved the need of my adoptive father. I need to think on this. It was just for one segment. They barely got away because it was one segment. But still, I'm eyeing you, game. I'm eyeing you. My boy! Picture my surprise when the only half-elven inquisitor showed up to council meeting. I've wanted to meet you for a long time. What is this voice? Hold on. Baba, I am prim and proper. How can I help you? I've wanted to meet you for a long time.
Pardon?
Oh, and what, pray tell, do you know of me that would merit such a desire? Aside from my cultural sensitivities and interest in the historically significant? Yes, aside from those things. Aside from the reasonable desire to know one's traveling companions and become friends.
That's correct.
Point taken, Corbin. Aside from those things, you have a look of recognition in your eyes that goes beyond any text. You truly do the stories justice. Do you happen to know my surname? I can't do the accent. I've lost it. It's been so long since I've actually attempted voice acting that I just completely have forgotten. We'll see if it comes back naturally, but I'm not gonna force it at this point. He's gonna sound like Monroe for a little bit. A slightly less douchey version of Monroe. I'm sorry. I take it you'll tell me if I don't?
Certainly.
Quite right. My surname is that of a long-running moon elf clan, Gulliver. You're Cormac's little nephew, Corvin?
You've done well.
That I am, and we grew close before my travels to Emily. He told me much of your time together. That's not him. That's not my boy. That's not Corvin. Tyrio. Much of your time together. What a small world. Nothing too bad, I hope. Nothing bad. The old elf practically worships you. Hey, Oki. How's it going? No, he saved my hide just as much as I saved him. I spent 100 years getting the best education on the continent, and he still knew a far sight more than I did. Well, he has, what, nearly a century of life on you? I can't quite remember. Hard to keep track. He presented himself much younger than he actually was. Yes, that he does, doesn't he? I'd love to pick your brain when we have a little more time.
Actually,
I think I'd be delighted for you to do that. It's been too long since I spent any real time with your kin. Oh, wow. That's right, because your storage unit got robbed, right? Are the documents okay, or are they ruined or anything? Oh, well, that's good at least. I know it's not. Here's everything you lost, but at least you got that stuff that's okay.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Brilliant. Ba-ba. Oh god, Sloan had a specific way of talking too, didn't she? I don't remember it. It was like very sultry, probably. And there's Irving's emo hair. Ugh. One of them is even my military file from the army. Oh well. At least you have that now. Whew, excuse me, let me take a water break while I'm at it. Makes sense. It was... Can't believe you stood me up for a tea date, Garrick. That wasn't very gentlemanly of you. Gods, I completely forgot.
no.
No, you didn't. You were just spending too much time with Sia to remember.
Right.
Guilty as charged, I guess. I get it. She's fun and I'm intimidating. It's alright. I wasn't really looking for something new. Oh, that's great to hear. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Hurt my feelings? Back this up for a second. I'm supposed to hurt your feelings. not the other way around.
Great.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on.
You're just a little heartbreaker, aren't you?
What a joke.
I didn't even do anything. You were trying to woo me. I was just being funny. What does a tea date have to do with wooing? I've been on 100 tea dates. As have I. All with the intent of wooing. That sounds like a you problem. I just happen to really like tea.
Gods.
You both know that's a falsehood. And you learned so much about me then, huh?
Ugh.
I do my research. This is on you, Garrick, not me. You were disinterested and you lost your chance. I'm sorry.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
I was not disinterested.
Are you sure?
Maybe you should have acted interested. Insufferable. Fire Emblem, and then they got married. Alright, Irving. Ooh. Okay. Irving, when we entered that temple in the Weald, did you feel sick? I felt stifled, as if from the humid air. There's something far... Oh, excuse me. There was something far more oppressive at the root of it. Sorry. My God, excuse me. Alright, enjoy, take care, and I hope you get more good news about your stuff. Yes, precisely. When that poison was released, I hardly noticed a change. I was already nauseous. I knew I couldn't have been that, but I had to be sure. What do you make of it? Well, the guide is the obvious source. Can you decipher anything about it?
Perhaps.
Oh, didn't they got a weird like talking book or whatever, right? Something. The closer I get to it, the stranger I feel. When I close my eyes around it, I think I see the features of a face. Though I can't be sure if I'm really seeing something or it's just my imagination. What does the face look like? Ancient, but yet at the same time. Its eyes are closed, but it seems to be speaking. Does it appear human? Elven? It's hard to say. Difficult to describe at all, really. I just see it. For all we know, it really could be my imagination.
Huh.
It could be. I only hope our concerns about it stem from our imaginations.
Hold on.
It can't entirely. At least that's not a hypothesis that can coexist with the warning your father gave us. No, you're right. But it is possible that the worst outcome has already been avoided. Let's hope that's the case. You have a gift for soul magic, Elias. So I've been told. It's a blessing that comes at a great price. I'm sure the gods will require it of you time and again before the day is done. May I use it honorably, for the good of all. I trust that you will. Yes! Sophia, there was something I wanted to show you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, did Butter leave another present in your bedroll? No, not this time. But I think I figured out how to summon one of those storm spirits well enough to show you what they look like. Ah! Stay back, Butter! What are you worried about? I haven't even done anything yet. Aren't those the spirits you may just summon to attack people? Well, usually, yeah. But I can summon one that's completely harmless. I like this is the da-da-da and she's just like... Ah. Do you want me to show you?
Well...
Alright, if you promise it's safe. I promise. Here goes. A bunny! Gods, it's so cute! Alden! Wow! Did you learn how to do that? By accident, actually. I tried to cast a spell, and I thought it missed. Then I looked over to see this little guy hopping around the battlefield. That's incredible! You got a real talent here, you know. You could put on a show or something. Yeah, it makes a good party trick when this is all over. Or it'll make a good party trick when it's all over. I bet it would.
Aw.
Oh, thanks for showing me that, Alden. I'm sorry I panicked for a second there. That was silly of me. I think this was just what I needed. It totally brightened my day. You deserve it. What you said to me before about giving myself credit for my accomplishments, that did the same for me. It's nice to return the favor. You really should give yourself credit. Look what you just did. Hey. Hey. Hey, yourself. Hey, think you can do it again? Absolutely. Oh shit. You spooked me. Thanks for subscribing again. I'm good. How are you? I keep checking Discord to be like, oh, are they chatting? And then sometimes you're like not. I'm like, oh, okay, darn. And then you guys are, and then I'm like, damn it, but I'm busy. Or I have no energy, so that I don't. Oh no, wanting to die. What happened? Currently, my cat's making streaming impossible. You're always on when you get back. Just message me. Okay. I'll do that. I just don't think about it. Especially these next couple weeks are going to be busy at work for me. Ma'am, I need you to just work with me and lie down. You're normally not this bad about this. Hidden chat. Oh, I see. I'm rating Savage and FF14. Oh, no. That... I don't even know anything. That already sounds like it's pain. Oh. That's weird. It didn't pop up in Streamer Companion. It's connected, right? Subscriptions. General. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. What's weird that it didn't do it just now? Could be delayed. I don't know. Oops. Let me open the game again. Ma'am. I don't know. I gave up with this cat. She's been a nuisance. Ever since I started streaming. Like the universe is telling me fuck you and what your plans are. All that stuff about ancient Elvish and the riddle written on the walls of the temple? How did you know all that?
Certainly.
I've devoted a great deal of time to arcane linguistics. The way people communicate, the stories and legends that persist in a culture's collective subconscious. These things fascinate me. That's... wow. Someday I hope I'll be as wise as you.
Diligence is its own reward.
Diligence is its own reward. Knowledge comes with study, but wisdom comes only with time and reflection.
Wow.
I'm kind of getting his voice back. Not really. I don't know anymore. How do you reflect? Do I become a mirror and reflect? Do I need to reflect you, Zoe? Reflect, reflect. Reflect, reflect. Reflect! I find it helps to keep a journal. Maybe I should do that. Oh, that's not his voice. Maybe I should do that. What do you write in it? Poems? Riddles? Occasionally. My thoughts and memories mostly. I try to write things down as soon as they happen. As many vivid details as possible. I'm getting it back! Ah! Okay, that sounds more like Corvin. I'm sorry, was that the Ron voice audio? Once again? Sometimes when I read my earlier entries, I hardly recognize the elf I used to be. So then you've changed a lot. Okay. If they got it wrong before, they fixed it. It's like, I swear, maybe I have to threaten this game for it to, like, be functioning. Just vague threats. I have, and you'll find that you will too. That's good to hear.
I'm sure of it.
Voice audio. I'm sure of it. Actual line? What do you mean? Sometimes it feels like I'm playing catch up with everybody else, or things go right over my head. I don't want to be a burden on anyone, especially not my sister.
Come again?
Alden, don't be ridiculous. You've made significant contributions ever since your trial at Brookstead. That's more than most of us can say. I guess you're right. Keep your chin up, lad. Hone your strengths and guard against your weaknesses. You'll find it well worth it. Trust me. Ba 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 ba! Oh, hey!
Tss, tss, tss. Come on, Butter. You gotta eat. We've got a big adventure ahead of us.
Hey there, Sophia. What was that?
Oh, hi, Caius.
Feeding the ferret?
Trying to. He won't eat, and he hasn't eaten anything all day. I'm starting to get worried.
Huh?
What's that you're giving him?
These little salted beef squares. He usually loves them.
Hold on.
Does he know any tricks?
Yep. Oh, lots.
Ask him to do one and try rewarding him with the food.
All right, Butter. Handstand. Handstand.
Ugh, excuse me.
There you go. Who's a good boy?
Wow. And he's eating again just like that.
Nice move.
I love how even Butter looks surprised like, oh, I did? Just like that. How'd you know that would work? I used to have a pet of my own back in the day.
Really? You never told me.
Uh-huh.
Yep, straight mutt. We would up under the same awning one rainy night, and well, the rest was history. He used to do the same thing. Wouldn't eat unless I made him earn it.
Well,
Come to think of it, it's a wonder he survived the streets on his own for as long as he did.
Might not have acted that way before.
I think pets are like us in more ways than most admit. Haven't you ever enjoyed something more because it was a challenge to get?
Yeah, but maybe he just didn't want to take your food in case you wanted to eat it.
I wouldn't put it past him. He was a sweet dog.
What was his name?
Marcus. Lost him just before I enlisted, unfortunately. Still miss him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Caius. That's hard.
Oh well. He was an old dog. Lived a pretty good second half of his life for a stray, too. Besides, I don't think I would have had the heart to leave him behind anyway. So I guess it all worked out in the end. Still, I'm not looking to put myself through that again anytime soon. And I'll get my next dog when I'm 80. That way, in all likelihood, it'll outlive me.
Just wait till the next time you see a puppy. That'll change your mind.
Ha, knowing me, it probably will.
Ah, cute.
Alright, oh, well that should be fun. I do enjoy these moments of respite. Without them, I hardly have a chance to pick up a pen. And with them, I hardly have a chance to catch my breath. Shall we resume where we left off last time? You start by reminding me where that was. I believe you were about to recount your match with Yarasi the Proud. Ha, yes, a fitting Tell me you've read so many books that you don't know how to pronounce them out loud without telling me you've read so many books that you don't know. Epithet? He was the first highborn challenger I ever contended with, though he would not be the last. I still remember his entrance with such clarity. He could hardly tear his gaze from the crowds to face me. It would have been a short match if that was my wish, but I pitied him. I wanted to give him a show for his noble friends. I thought maybe then he could return this with his dignity. But I was an ignorant fool. Every minute the match dragged on and I evaded his blows. The crowds began to think I was taunting him, and his face grew twisted with humiliation. It became clear the only path to restore his pride would be to throw the match. I don't imagine you seriously considered that for long. No, never seriously. Once I realized I had backed myself into a corner, I decided to put an end to it swiftly.
Brilliant.
Fascinating. You won't be surprised to know the rumor mongers tell it differently. No, I'm not. I'm sure you heard it was a vicious scrap. The closest Orima the Canary ever came to death. That I crippled his leg and disgraced my honor to rescue victory from the jaws of certain defeat. Not so poetically, but yes, I heard something like that. Well, decide the truth for yourself. I will tell my part.
The arena.
I did strike him down with a blow to the leg, but he walked from that arena on his own 2 feet. I thought it strange when he did not join us at the baths that afternoon. A few days later, I heard the same rumors which I'm sure made their way to you. That I had shattered his foot with a desperate blow, that the healers had no choice but to sever his leg at the knee, that he would not walk again, let alone fight, as long as he lived.
How?
The rumors were false, but the people of Oasis not have known so as soon as Zurasi made his next public appearance. Rumors were partially true. His leg was severed. Holy shit! Did this man just go, I really need to save my honor? Alright, perfectly good leg. You gotta go. Sorry. Peace, my dude. Then you suspect he inflicted it on himself. Man will go to great lengths for his pride. Oh my good lord. Men, am I right? Man will go to great lengths for his pride, and I have seen greater lengths than that.
I must write that down.
I must write that down. Why, Quinter, I don't know what to say. It's just unbelievable enough to be true. Strange way of looking at it, but I suppose so. The only way of looking at it. Yes, this is the story indeed. Do me one favor, please, Corvan. If you do decide to publish this, be sure I'm nowhere near Oasis.
Certainly.
Well, your exile should help with that. Am I good? Am I good? Am I done? Cool. Fantastic. I don't even... Oh, I have a lot of tokens. Thing is, I don't know who all to use. I have so many team members at this point. I think I really like Monroe. Marin, absolutely. Excuse me. Rena's like, okay, but like, I have Brooke. I like Brooke. I like Sloan. Let's see. Problem is, I like everyone. What else is new? And that's the problem. If I spread my forces too thin, like, never gonna be good. Okay, so yeah, those two basically ditched. Benji ditched. Elias ditched. I didn't really mean to, but Bianca might be ditched. I don't. Two just kind of happened. I think I like me. Iris. Board I'm probably not gonna use. That's weird. Yeah, so I think 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 I'm not using. That's still too many people that I would use. I don't know. I gotta somehow figure it out. For now, Tickle. You're so OP that I need to. Tier 2, tier 2. Oh! I think I... There we go. Oh... I might be biased. Don't mind me. I think Lincoln is kind of ditched. Like, kind of. Just because I have Marin, who's really good, and then who's the other Vesta's really good, too. So, I don't know. They're all good. That's the problem. It's like, make a choice, and I'm like, I don't know. Have fun. Holy. Are we going to just drink all that? Okay. Well, who's my other healer? Vesta? Oh. I have to rethink. Oops. I did not mean to. So, trade. Wait. With... Where is he? I saw he had nothing. Envoy. Say. Okay, good enough for me. Advance. Let's check something real quick because I'm okay, good. Just want to make sure everything's still running. Great waves, that was a close call. Too close. Oh, Humpback's not cut out for this. Thought our guy was supposed to be helpful. I'll admit I may have miscalculated my estimation of the competence of our captain. There we go. Thank you. Now wait a minute. Hold on, I see something. Up ahead. That must be it. Stop the ship. Lower the sails.
Aye, aye, Captain. I've always wanted to say that.
Sorry, that's not her.
Aye, aye, Captain. I've always wanted to say that.
There we go. Look at that thing. It's massive. Is that the temple we seek? Or is this the temple we seek? I can read today. Yes, you do well to drop anchor here before the ship gets too close. I'll drop my anchor where I please, thank you very much. Drop the anchor, quickly. If this is it, what now? I have brought you here, have I not? I cannot take the trial for you. So then the trial has already begun? Tell me nothing of it. Since you insist, I will share with you only what was once shared with me. The trial of the soul is comprised of 3 parts. A test of mind, body, and spirit. The test of body is a fight unlike anything you have yet experienced. The only enemies you will face are the ones you take with you.
What?
The enemies we take with us. I have said what I will. Well, no point in stopping now, Irving. Come on, let's hop in the dinghies. Have a look. Been around the whole perimeter, not so much as a crevice, let alone any kind of entrance. Strange. Benji, any luck with your, strategy?
Smash!
Ugh.
Ugh, no matter how hard I smash, these balls won't budge. I'll take that as a hard no. It's writing. Huh?
There.
The holes in the walls, if you connect them, they form letters. Now, how do you figure that one? The walls of our monastery had similar markings.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah, she's right. They do form letters. Characters in pre-Calamity Elvish, to be precise. Sun Elvish, probably. Actually, the elves shared a common language before the Calamity, though it's hard to imagine now. It's quite different from our own tongues, but I should be able to translate. Just a moment.
Boy, I am lucky you guys are here because I never would have figured that out.
I think it's a riddle of some kind.
What does it say?
Power is as seed. To yield a fruitful harvest it must be. Then it trails off. There's no punctuation, so the latter part must be missing. You go ahead and analyze that punctuation, Corvin. Let the real brains in the group think about solutions. Presumably it rhymes in its completed form. In ancient Elvish, of course. I could translate different words to see if the ending letters match.
A seed? Planted? Watered?
Far too simple. Perhaps soaked or germinated. No, I don't think any of those words would have sounded similar.
Well, let's think. What's on a farm? A shovel? Cows? Farmers? A field?
Genius.
You're really something.
There are farmers on a farm. Yes, a truly remarkable insight, Sophia.
Thanks!
A field. The letters at the end match exactly with the word for harvest, though another should have come before it. Huh, not bad.
Sown a field? Thrown a field? What do we have you scholar types here for anyway? Go on, do your thing.
No, those words are too short. It wouldn't fit the meter.
You've done well.
Oh my god, even in the main plot, the voice audio doesn't match. Oh my word. They are so fucking salty. It's hilarious. They're all having digs at each other. Scattered afield. Let me see. Why, yes, the meter fits perfectly. That's it.
So now what? Do we say it?
Well, I've never actually tried to speak the language. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever even heard anyone speak it. I want to know where to begin. Irving, take me closer to the walls. Alright. Galara Uhata. Loading screen. Oh. What? Are we literally fighting ourselves? The book said what it said. The only enemies are the ones you bring with you. This is your idea of a joke? I don't think I like how I'm looking at me.
You think we can make friends with them?
I think that's the last thing they want. Worth a shot, though. We don't want to fight. You need not express your wants in this place. We have read your soul. You must fight, and so you will. Can't say that isn't creepy. There is no reason to delay. Oh, sorry, Shadow Irving. There is no reason to delay. Time is not on your side. This much weighs heavily on your souls. Oh, okay, so they seem to really be doing a specific type of reflecting, because not only are the characters being reflected, but also the cursor that's like on each person that's talking, that's also being reflected. And that's kind of, it's sad they couldn't figure a way for that to not happen, because when the shadow people, the shadow versions of them talk, the cursor just completely vanishes, so it's not there. But then we're having the regular people talk and the shadow versions are being highlighted in the cursor. That doesn't make sense. It's a shame they didn't find out a way to not have it all reflected, if that makes sense, but maybe that's just like the easiest thing to do, is just have it perfectly reflected rather than make copies of them. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Right, looks like we have no choice. Leave it to you to keep pushing forward, even in ghost form. Garrick, son of Galen, you are stronger than you allow yourself to know.
Marin, the voice of comfort. In all of your efforts, you have always been enough. Alden, a hero before your time. You need not try to measure up, for you already do.
Irving, bound by blood, your conviction will hold you steady when you fear to break. Such resolve has not touched this place in millennium. The challenge is cast. Onwards to your fate. So I have to legit fight the shadow people. Oh, it's loading. We're loading. Excuse me. And we load, and we load, and we load. Okay. So, oh, defeat yourselves. Has offered shadow selves as a child to defeat them. Oh, they won't make the copies until I actually select who I want. Okay, interesting. So I think I wasn't using him. I wasn't using you. Okay. I think I'm gonna not have you for now. Not have you for now. I'm gonna select Okay. Oh. Hold on. Two with her. Okay. That works. I don't know if they're gonna be like some of them behind us or all in. I assume all in front of us. Case. They won't show us until the map starts. That's fantastic. So you go in the front. 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 Forwards. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Trade. Some archers. Yeah. No. Yep. Okay. Let's start! Always matches offer shadow selves as a trial. Defeat them. Oh! Okay, so they're not perfectly reflected. They're also... Shoot! Oh! Can I zoom out a bit? Okay, thank you. Oh, wait, they're kind of randomly placed. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're not... Okay. That's fun. Okay. I don't know if I like that. But I like it like that. Bada, 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 bada. It's kind of good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
My turn.
7, and then the rest. I'm a little worried about you.
What'll it be?
Move you over, move you there.
It is willed.
I don't know what I'm doing. We'll find out. Ah! I don't do a lot of damage, but at least I'm not dead. Oh, the dodge. I feel like, ooh, if I were in this situation, I would just I would not be taking this seriously, unfortunately. I feel like I'd be like, hey Garrick, the shadow version of you sucks. I think this means I can take you on in a fight.
I've met my match.
Or not, Brock. Oh no. Maybe once some of these shadow people are actually like really good, that's when it becomes a problem. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, last one of my teammates. That's fantastic. I love that for us.
All yours.
Okay, so you. Wait, what? Didn't I click? I thought I clicked. That was weird. Ooh, wait. Is she normally all purple? Actually, maybe. I was gonna say maybe the shadow versions have different colors of them. But I don't know.
How can I help?
Goal is how you can. Oh no. Okay.
This one's on the house.
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, good. Or, huh. Well. Well, this is fun. Not easy to control with one hand. Okay. Yeah. Take our leader down.
Brilliant. On the move. The hunt is on.
Damn, no mercy against the child. Granted, shadow version, but still.
With every shot, progress.
You know what? With this fight, I might be ditching Arima, which is unfortunate, but he hasn't been doing great for me, if I remember right, in a lot of the maps. Oh, I have advantage against myself. That sure doesn't say something.
If you insist.
Never mind. That looks like a terrible idea. This isn't great either, but...
My turn! Stay back, creep!
Hear that, Garrick? You're a creep. Sophia has spoken. Kill yourself. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible out of context.
Quickly and quietly.
Let's wait. What is? I always forget. What does this arm do? Sure.
Pathetic.
Let's do that. I don't know if that really helps me out. 34.
Do not lose hope.
Okay. Now these guys. Oh wait, I only have him left. Let's get rid of her. Just so they don't have a healer. Alright, great. I might be fucked still though. I feel like what I should have done was like bring a couple of like really capable people and then a lot of like my weak pocket people and then take out the good ones and then the weak ones after. I feel like that'd be a way to cheat the system. Just gonna say no, not the BFFs. Oof, this is a little terrifying now. Oh god, he scares me the most on their side. Oh, I don't know why I brought him. Oh.
This one's on the house.
Oh.
embrace your fallen fate.
Oof. A shadow can never beat the original. Just saying. Alright, oh, serious though. Okay.
My turn! Stay back, creep!
Not your BFF! Okay, we're definitely taking out the healer. Oh, well, trying to. God damn, she's difficult. I mean, I'm proud for my side. I'm not... Okay, let's try...
Wrong place, wrong time.
Damn! Really? Just need the enemy healer to not be there anymore? The 1% chance to hit. I love it. That would have been wild if she had hit.
Are you sure?
Alright. Can I help with that? Sort of. Let's see. Side's kind of hurting.
Oh, all right.
Crit. Crit, please. Thank
I've
you.
been saving this just for you.
Wow. Have some unresolved anger against Sophia Sloan? Saving it just for her, huh?
I will.
This just feels like bullying. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. The hit chances are very low for me. I assume they're not much better. Oh my god, the percentage is even lower. Ugh, who's even?
Here to help.
On, he's gonna be the hardest to fight. Oh my gosh, I'm not looking forward to this. He's so... I should not have brought him with me. I just made life hell for myself. Oh no. I made life difficult for myself. The hit chances are so low. Watch, he's gonna wipe out everyone on my set.
Strike true.
Whatever it takes.
I sure wish I knew. Oh, still missed. Okay, thank you. I didn't want to waste time on that. Well, ripperoni, I guess. I might redo this map and not have him on my team. Because that's just cruel and unusual punishment I did to myself.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Like to eat great on my side? Yes, absolutely.
Fine by me.
For me to fight on the other side? No. Well, fuck me. Poor Brooke. Brooke.
I was careless.
I know. Well, you weren't. I was careless. I'm debating restarting this map, all just because of enemy bias.
A little help here?
I'm working on it. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
I guess.
I am here. Embrace your fallen fate.
Here to help. You're not going anywhere.
Oh my god, even my archer boy land hit. What about you have to have fairly better chances?
Very well.
This arm.
What will you do now?
Don't know if that helped with anything, but like. Oh my gosh, you might be my saving grace. You might be my saving grace. Maybe if you want to land a hit. Wait. I have a lot of great chances, but I don't care at this point. Like, I have to do, like, I can't. Oh my god, Sophia! Thank you. Oops. Heal you. Not healing
Glad
that.
you're okay.
It's... Go for the higher crit rate. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, thank you. Alright, let's see. I annihilated. Oh gosh. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me.
The sun sets on the past.
Lost a finger? God damn! Alright, I gotta chain that one down.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not.
I know I can be strong.
On the move.
Alright. Okay. Hi, Almac. Again, you're so funny for thinking I look anything like a model. Hilarious. Oh boy, this man
My
is
turn.
gonna be the end of my existence. Drax is in bed, not feeling well, so I highly doubt he will come answer.
Let's do it.
Okay. Night, Colin. Alright, we're gonna weed this man down. He's gonna fucking die. No, not you. Like how my brother thought I was saying he's gonna die. Doesn't hit. Okay.
Lead the way. Stay with me.
Just gonna have another healer. About it. Okay. Yeah, he sounds like he's already getting better. He just got the booster shot yesterday, so it's kicking his ass. Wait. Range people first. Nope. Alright. Next. Nope. Okay.
Oh,
Next. There we go.
Little warning.
Oh. Oh. The game froze. I was like, no, don't make me restart that. Okay. Well, it depends. Some people have been pretty good about it, and then others. So I guess it also depends too if you're like. I heard some factors were like, well, since like the original vaccines, one, it's like being hella hydrated before getting it. That seems to really help. I was hella hydrated before I got my 2 vaccine shots, and that seemed good. Second one kind of knocked me on my ass, but not terribly. The other factor is whether you're mixing like what shots you're getting. Like say you start with Pfizer, but then you get the Moderna booster. I've heard that kind of might fuck you up. Like not fuck you up, like increases your chances of not feeling well. And then yeah, it just kind of depends. Sometimes people are just like, yeah, my arm's sore, that's about it. Others are like, fuck, I'm sick. So it really depends. You might get lucky, you might get sick. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately you might have a not so great time with the booster. But fortunately, it does last for like a day at most, like 24 hours, and then you're good to go. So at least it's not like prolonged torture. But drink a shit ton of Gatorade or energy drinks or just water. Lots and lots of water. Sophia! Yeah, of course. Alright. I don't know why they showed statistics for people who weren't even there. Like, don't even include them in the statistics. If they weren't on the map, they weren't on the map. It was a little silly. I don't know if there's a... I don't know. Anyway. Well, that was unexpected. Perhaps it should not have been.
I understand the warning now. A little late, but I get it.
A lot of good that does us.
Regardless, we did it. Now I'm no arithmetician, but 2 parts down means there's 1 more to go, and I doubt this giant door here is by accident. Let's check it out.
Wait. What is it? Only one should enter the inner sanctum. Alone. With myself, of course. The trial was originally designed to be faced one at a time. And who do you propose that should be? Why, it wouldn't be the main character, would you? That is not for me to decide.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Well, if we have to, we should call a vote to decide who goes.
Irving, I don't think we need to call a vote.
Very well. Then it should be Vesta, or Maeve. Your organizations know more of these affairs than the rest of us combined. I'm not so sure that's true, Irving.
And even if it were, I'm not sure that would help.
Alright, then who else? Main character. What?
I think most of us feel it should be you.
Really? I'm not sure that makes sense. One roundabout way or another, all of us ended up together because of you. Besides, it was your father's idea to send us here. His faith in you is what convinced him to continue to trust us with the aspects in the first place. It seems to me you give us your best chance. Does anyone object?
Well, what do you know?
There's your vote. It seems your friends have made their choice, Irving. Alright, so they have. Wish me luck. This music got, like, loud out of it. I'm gonna lower that for you guys. And then, sounds the same to me, but it's lowered for you guys. That's the important part. Alrighty, so they have. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, so they have. Wish me luck.
You won't need it.
He ended up needing it. Oh, it's the main menu. Oh, but prettier. Hello. And there he is. Would you look at that? They threw in new CG art. I have to give them credit. I was complaining that they were cycling through the same 3 images or 4 images. Here's a new one. Well done. Thank you. This looks gorgeous. I would have this as a wallpaper. A bright flame illumines the walls of the sanctum. It has lain in darkness for many years. See these walls again stir something in me. Silence, anchored one. I know why you have come. It is not you with whom I wish to speak. Tell me, bright flame, what brings you to this place? Who asks this? A guest enters my home and asks that I make an account of myself? I am Coeli Sumash, once revered in this place, where now my Terrazalian aspect rests. God of the soul. I see you are acquainted with my domain. Now I would ask to know more of you. Forgive my brashness, mighty Coeli Sumash. My name is Irving. It is pleasant to know what you are called, but the soul speaks more of a man than his name. That may be. I was sent here on behalf of the Order of Eternals. We hope to protect the aspects from one who would use them for ill. Yes, such faith the Order has in its cause and its agents. I hope it is not misplaced. As do I. I was informed that if I passed your trial, I might receive something that would aid our quest. Supplies, or perhaps a weapon of some kind. Indeed you might. Tell me, who are these who stand so nervously beyond the threshold? They are soldiers, I suppose. Great fighters from many corners of Terra. Foiling the plot of this nefarious aspect thief has become our only common purpose. I see. They are each of them quite powerful.
Yes.
It's true. Each brings something unique to the whole. What if you learned that I could grant all of these powers to you? I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. No longer would the mighty Irving, heir of House Sildarin, fight to win the approval of his own troops, coordinate their movements, or inspire them to courage. His will would be indomitable, subsumed by all who looked upon him with admiration in their hearts. At what cost? What you ask is wise. A fine boon comes at a fine price. Such a transference of power would cost them their mortal souls. I wouldn't think of it. And if it was the only way to prevent the disaster you fear? Still, I couldn't. Besides, I don't see how that would be the case. They've become so much of why I want to stop this necromancer in the first place. They're my friends. Why, you should have said so. You called them soldiers, if you remember. Yeah, you did, Irving. You kinda did. The fuck, man. Perhaps I was wrong, too. To err is mortal, but to acknowledge this and grow, that is divine. These friends of yours, how do you lead them? By love, fear, promise of gold? Trust, I think. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm not sure I understand it. Their loyalty humbles you. I guess I'm just not as convinced as they are that I know what's right, or that I always will. They need not believe you are right, nor need you be right. Your thoughts search for justice, as one I have seen before, but justice does not reside in the mind. A sandglass may tell the time, but not the weather. Be that as it may, I fear our time is in short supply. Ah, but you have yet to present me your gift. Gift? Yes, the stone which has guided you to me. It has traveled many leagues and years to come to rest in this place. Set it on my altar. 2 versions of the art. Better bonus. Have my thanks, bright flame. Storage received! A trove of eternal aspects. The members of your order who entrusted these to me have passed from this world long ago. Now it seems they are safest and most useful with you. But what of the 3rd trial? I was told there would be 3. Ha! All 3 trials you have passed, bright flame, with a sincerity such as I have never seen, which is why I entrust you two with my own aspect. Now go, leave me with this troubled one. There are stirrings in Astralis I could use his bleak thoughts on. At last, Irving, these aspects may aid you, but they cannot save you or your friends. Only you can do that. Such wisdom, and how many empires rose and fell while you thought up these words. I've discovered much in my solitude, Coeli, and we have much to discuss. Farewell, bright flame. That's weird, interesting way to spell it. And take courage in your quest. Continue your search for righteousness as if Terrazil itself depended on it. Perhaps it does. Yes, perhaps it does. Who the fuck is that? Hello? You look like you needed to see a therapist years ago. Conversing with a god. I can hardly believe it. This is the stuff of fairy legends.
Take heart.
Well, I believe what I see. I'm looking at more aspects than I ever knew existed in one place.
Definitely.
Epic. Who? Faust? Faust? Who? What? I'm sorry, are we not gonna introduce him? Are we just gonna pretend that he's been with me the whole goddamn time? It's going to take some time to figure out what each of these are capable of.
Sure thing.
Well, we've got no storage of that. It'll be a while before we make landfall in Etland, and that's assuming we can get out of these mists without our guide. Do you really have to leave it behind?
Yes.
Yes, it seems Coeli Sumash had some purpose for it. What that might be, I couldn't say. His voice is so chill, but his appearance is not that. Honestly, I can't say I'm too mad about it. That guy was making me nervous anyway. I might have to agree. Wait a minute. How did you get here? On the ship? Just how exactly did you sneak? I'm sorry. So this man appeared, casually started talking with everyone, and then everyone was like, wait, who? How? What? Where? When? Why? And just how exactly did you sneak onto my ship? In one of your barrels. You don't exactly have the strictest security detail. Free riding rat. I should have thrown you overboard.
Jeez.
Okay, Captain Tough. Maybe if you actually shipped any goods, I wouldn't have had so much free real estate to choose from.
Look, kid.
Why, you little...
I think maybe we should leave these two to settle this themselves.
I swear, half the time they're really good at introducing new characters, and the other half of the time, it's just... Plop. There you go. We're not gonna explain this much. We're not gonna give any more details. Just... There's another character. Good luck. Oh! More art. Dark Deity. You've been holding back on me. Hey, good to be out of the mist, isn't it? Definitely. The clear sky seemed to have forwarded on the mum a little bit, which I think everyone is appreciating. How are you holding up? Well enough, all things considered. It's good to hear. You've been through a lot these past few weeks. More than I signed up for when I enrolled at the academy, that's for sure. But that's always how it is, isn't it?
What?
How do you mean? It was never like that before. No, but in all the stories we ever heard growing up, a good hero always gets more than he bargains for. I guess. But in stories, you always know the hero can handle it.
Hardly.
Not necessarily. Didn't you ever study the great Sun Elf tragedies at the academy? So my story is a tragedy. That's reassuring. No, life is different, of course. More like being the author and the main character at the same time. Hardly feel that in control of anything. Mine, maybe it's more like being one of several authors. Do you think he knows we're coming? The necromancer? Whoever that was, on the battlefield. I think he expects to see you again, and I think he'll be better prepared.
No kidding.
I think so too. In fact, I'm sure of it, though I can't quite explain why. Well, then the only thing to do is be more prepared for him than he is for us. Your father would be proud. I am flattered to hear those words from your mouth. That's probably as close to his approval as I'll ever get. That's not true, and you know it. Perhaps. It seems we could both benefit from giving ourselves a little more credit for our accomplishments. Perhaps. Well, I think I'm going to turn in. Four needs me on deck bright and early tomorrow. Sounds good. And Garrick, I just wanted to tell you, I'm really grateful you're still here, after everything.
Huh.
You know, I get these moments sometimes that make me feel like the four of us are right back at the academy, like nothing has changed. I know what you mean. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't either. Well, I'll leave you to enjoy the view. Beautiful, isn't it? But don't stare too long. I wouldn't want to wake up and find out you'd fallen overboard to be captured by a wandering Aelither. Didn't you say you were turning in? Alright. Hey, would you look at that? The priest lady finally looks up from her rocks to take in the sea. You really are the worst, Ford. What are you still around for anyway? Weren't you going to use us to extort your debtors and be off?
Yeah, I better get paid.
Yeah, well, the financing from your beloved order should just about cover things. Besides, I think you guys are starting to like having me around. I wouldn't want to make anybody sad. I mean, you're benched on my party, so eh. No, just irritated, apparently. Only you, your holiness. Hey, look! Oh, sorry. Hey, look! Dolphins! See how they breach one after another? I read once that sometimes inspires the sailors' stories of sea serpents. Oh, trust me, when you've seen the real thing, you can tell the difference. Oh, I've never seen anything like that. They're majestic. Now, what is this? That appears to be avian excrement. Cursed birds. That might be bad news for your robe, but it's good news for us. Can't be far from shore. Or too far from shore. How far do you reckon? With winds like this, not more than a day. Say, Sarah, you sure your guys will take good care of old Humpback? It seems like we might be gone a while. I couldn't live with myself if anything happened to her.
Of course.
Your ship will be safe in Aramore Ford. You have my word. I just wish Aramore wasn't so far from Kerch. It'll be weeks before we get there. On the bright side, that's less than what we've spent on the ship. It's just traveling on foot, like criminals. It's completely different. It is, but this is important. My contact will help us get to the bottom of who's behind all this. I know. Nothing beats the sea, huh, kid? We won't be fugitives forever, Alden. Once we've secured the aspects and stopped whatever is afoot, all of Dahlia will know what we've done. They'll understand. If by they you mean Varric, I hardly think he'd develop a sudden inclination for mercy if he still came after all of this. We'll see. Is the new guy a healer as well? That looks like a club. And I don't recognize the sprite. In the depths of Koeli Sumash's temple, Irving meets the god himself. After passing the trial of soul, Koeli Sumash entrusts Irving with the power of a huge trove of aspects. The party departs from the mist safely, headed back to Etlin. After the ardor of their voyage to Varroa, spirits are low. Each know that a difficult journey lay ahead of them. They head for Kerch, where Vesta has an order contact who can set them up and give them the lay of the land. For some inexplicable reason, Faust continues to follow along. And we're not gonna question it. Alright, so Inquisitor, Guardian, Priest. Let's make him an acolyte. He seems weird enough. And I don't know who this is. Who is he? Why is he? How is he? Where is he? He seems weird. He deserves a weird class. And his sprite change. That's fun. Or hello. Hello. The prodigal priestess returns. It's good to see you, Vesta. You, Irene, though I wish the circumstances were different.
Wow.
Comes with the territory. Tavern chatter says you and your friends here set off across the sea. Never to return, I would hope. Depends on who you ask. Would you mind introducing yourselves? I feel like a rat in a steam house right now. I am Irving Sildarin of Brookstead.
Very well.
Maeve Laverin, Grand Inquisitor of the Mystic Council of the Expanse. Lincoln Valdesov, former captain of the Dalian Army. Sarah Rowan, third in line for the Aramoran throne.
Wait.
So let me get this straight. The grandson of the Order's Grandmaster, right hand of Dahlia's former commander, the likely future queen of Aramor, and the Mystic Council's favorite inquisitor. That about cover it?
That's correct.
Favorite is a stretch, but you're correct for the most part. I was hoping you could catch us up on what we've missed in our absence. Might as well get comfortable then. I've been doing my best to track the one you had warned me about before your departure. Necromancer?
Hard to be sure.
Well, him too. Turns out there are a lot of shadowy figures. Traipsing about Delia, causing havoc these days. I just realized she has a giant-ass sword on her back, and I'm very excited. Strangest thing is that everything worth tracking seems to operate out of Sojourn. Which to me means one of three things. Either Varric's spies haven't noticed, haven't been able to stop it, or have been told not to stop it. I know Varric. If he caught wind of an unchecked conspiracy, he'd be tearing the country apart piece by piece to root it up. Well, he is. I'm just not sure how the two are related. What do you mean? He's been accelerating timelines and work schedules for every construction project in Delia, most notably the aqueducts. He's destroyed several villages in its path and has conscripted their villagers for indentured labor. It's cruel. The purpose of a king is to protect his people, not use them to advance his own glory. Met the man, Irving. He's not who he once was. Please continue, Irene. I saw you were angry 2 seconds ago, Lincoln. Don't. Thousands of others who feel as Irving does have been imprisoned or indentured. They're reopening rural prisons that haven't been touched in decades. It's worse than we thought, especially for the common folk. It seems no one is safe from Varric's wrath. That much is certain. This entire country is at its tipping point. I wish I had more information for you, but I can't find so much as a word on the necromancer. What of the other sorcerer, the one that wiped out the armies at Swift Arbor? Every scrap of intel on that day points back to your group. Were you not responsible?
Troubling.
No, we were not. That's quite troubling. Back to square one, then. What news of the war? Stalled for the moment. Neither king seems in any particular hurry to lose the other half of their army. I never imagined it would come to this, but King Varric strikes me as the most promising lead at the moment. It's unlike him not to investigate these occurrences. It's possible he's working with the sorcerer, or the necromancer, or worse. Both. What about this prodigy you mentioned back in Shelobons? Care to elaborate?
I think not.
I wouldn't know how to, and I certainly wouldn't be authorized to if I did. It's not important, Lincoln. Not right now. We're going to have to go through Varric to get to whoever's behind this either way. Might as well make our peace with that. Irving is right. Right now, that whatever Maeve knows about this prodigy doesn't matter until we're ready for it. How do we get started? That's really weird wording. Like, right now, that whatever Maeve knows. How do we get started? First things first, we'll need a base of operations. We can sort out the rest from there. Suggestions? Lincoln? You know better than anyone where Varric's men would be looking for us. I do know one place they dare not go. It's not far from here, actually. Speak of the Marrows. If you know of this place, you know it's best not to discuss it further until we arrive. We'll scare everyone half to death. Does he have an alternative suggestion? No. You're already scaring me, Lincoln, but it seems we have little choice. I trust your judgment. Irene, thank you for your diligence. Your service does you great honor. Honor is nice, but it won't put me up at the Platinum Pony.
As you will.
You'll receive your payment from the order soon enough. In the meantime, leave no stone unturned.
Farewell.
I'll do what I can. Farewell. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. Everyone is so attractive. Alright, who the fuck are you and why? Oh no, we got so many aspects. I might try you out, but also I don't know who the fuck you are. You weird me out. Like you just showed up and everyone's just okay with it. I don't know. Nothing has been explained. Explain it to me. Also. Listen, I guess you can keep or whatever, but you're done. Sorry. What is your deal? Why is your art of like... Okay, now I'm just more confused. Why is your art like that of like a wyvern knight or some kind of knight general type thing, but you're a healer? Is your canon class the guardian class? Like, I'm very confused. You have a lot of dark and funky looking colors, but you're supposed to maybe be on our side, I guess? You're in my party. Unless, surprise, he's gonna leave our party because he's actually bad, but... I'm so confused. He's drawn like he's creepy, but then he's voiced like, hey, I'm chill, guys. Don't worry about me, okay? Hey, what's up? And I'm like, what is going on? Can I have something to work off of, please? Oh, gosh. Okay. What in the black abyss did you get me into, Valmyron?
Oh, come on.
Look, it's not my fault we went from investigating artifacts to communion with gods. How was I supposed to know? I don't know, but I don't know that I'm interested in this return to Delia. I was perfectly happy leaving for the duration of the war. We're about to be in the middle of that war, whether we like it or not.
I'm sure of it.
Indeed. Having second thoughts, getting cold feet, Monroe Valburn, a coward?
Ugh,
Oh, would you shut your filthy trap for longer than 5 seconds?
fool.
Only a fool would experience what we have and walk the plank now. No matter what happens, we will be on the cusp of history. If I want power, it's here. If I want to do good for the world, it's here.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
And if you want a place in the history books, right. Am I so transparent? Only to those who have harbored the same thoughts in the past. So, you don't think me to be shallow?
You're not half bad.
I know you to be shallow, you dolt. That's why we get along. I mean, you have 50 rings on your one hand alone. And you need to cut down on your jewelry. You wound me. I can see it now. I'm fading away. My ego. Give it a rest, hotshot. Okay, I really like how these two vibe, though. It's like, ugh, it's beautiful.
Did you really mean everything you wrote in that letter, Garrick? It's not like you to get all serious.
Look, I don't want to get all sappy or anything. I did. Let's leave it at that.
Sappy? Garrick, it was beautiful.
I don't want this to change what we have. We have fun, and I like that. I don't know what else I want out of this right now.
Really?
That's exactly what a girl wants to hear, you airhead.
This was a bad idea.
Can you not?
No, it wasn't. You're just not used to ever doing anything serious. We can work through that part. Just because you've told me how you feel doesn't change anything between us. You're the one making it weird right now.
What a joke.
I'm making it weird? You practically baited me into writing it with all your talk about how relationships that never take things seriously are doomed.
Are you serious right now? I was kidding. That was a joke. Because we have a healthy relationship and we never take anything serious.
Right.
Oh. Well, how am I supposed to pick up on that?
You have this really interesting thing in your skull. I think it's called a brain. Could probably try and use that. It was a nice letter, though.
Great.
Away from the letter already.
Aren't you curious if I've been writing one of my own?
I wasn't until just now.
Well, I'm not.
Great.
Great.
This is fun.
But now I think I will. Equity is important, right? You make a fool out of yourself, I make a fool out of myself. It'll be great.
You're really something.
It'll be great.
You really don't have to do that.
Oh, I really think I do. It's gonna be a blast. I'll read it out loud to the whole crew.
I will never help you with one of your schemes again if you do that.
Aw, it's cute that you think you ever had a choice.
So, maybe a relationship? I don't know. Kind of cute though. Hello. You have marvelous hand-eye coordination, Sia.
Gee, thanks. That's not the compliment gals like me normally get about their hands.
Gals like you, I find this troubling.
This is fun.
Oh, I'm just poking fun. You know as well as I do that fun poked is often thinly veiled truth.
I'm not sure I do.
Then one day you might tell me, how would you describe gals like you?
See it now?
Barmaids?
Slime was switched again. I fucking you. Do I need to threaten you again? Do I need to threaten you again, Dark Deity?
Barmaids? Serving girls? Gorgeous young country folk?
Aren't you clever?
It's happening again! Let me see how the rest... If I hear one more mistake, their voices are getting swapped and I know none of you will like it. Yet here we are fighting for something greater than ourselves. You are no barmaid.
Are you no longer a monk because you left the monastery?
A monk and a barmaid are two different things. One is an occupation, the other is a state of being.
That seems
Debatable. Debatable.
That seems overly generous to your own point of view, don't you think? Being a barmaid consumed my daily routine and thoughts. Now, I don't have to do any serving. You don't have to do any monking. That doesn't mean I don't think about it, nor does it say the same for you.
This is worth consideration. I must admit, the quality of your arguments make it increasingly difficult for me to agree with you. I think I must have some subconscious biases towards serving folk. Alright, they just mixed a section, but it wasn't the rest of the conversation, so...
Everyone does. You're a sweetheart, and I can tell there are 1,000 thoughts swirling up in that head at any given time. But only a serving girl knows a serving girl.
I see. You know, I could really see the appeal in a man who communes with the gods themselves. It could have been any one of us.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
I hope you'll excuse me if I don't believe Benji would have answered everything the right way. Never know. Say what you will about Benji. The guy just keeps on winning. If you're referring to corn husking competitions and measurements of brute strength, yes, he wins more than anyone else I've ever met. Did you come by for something, or was that it? Just wanted to give me the one-liner? Just wanted to give me the one-liner? I'll admit, sometimes I don't come in with more of a plan than the one-liner. You got me there. You don't believe that any more than I do. God's help me, I've been seen through. Oh, the pure, abject horror. Alright, settle down. Can you just level with me for once? What did you come by for? Not entirely sure, to be honest. I might have the hots for you. I guess I'm curious about what it was like, the presence of Koali Sumash, I mean. Truthfully, all the stories speak of this presence or aura. I still don't know what I was actually seeing in there, but I felt neither of those things.
Oh, come on.
That's anticlimactic? Don't get me wrong, it was exhilarating, terrifying, incredible, a whole mix of emotions. But it was just a voice. I don't think he was really there, you know? Or maybe that's just what gods are. Maybe there is no presence. I highly doubt the stories we were told as children about the gods are accurate. Maybe. I'm trying not to dwell too much on it. It couldn't have been any of us, for the record.
You're not half bad.
You're the best of us, Irving. You may not want to hear that, but it's true. You hold the torch. We should get some rest. A way to avoid a conversation. Hey, Irving, what happened when you went in there? Did you actually talk to a god? I assume you're asking about the trial of the soul when I entered the inner sanctum?
Yep.
Yeah, we all tried putting our ears against the wall. Well, most of us anyway, but we couldn't hear anything, just silence. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some magic at work suppressing the sound. The voice I heard was not quiet. It was as clear as it might sound speaking to you now.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. I considered the possibility that I was losing my mind myself, just as it was happening. Thankfully, I seem to have gotten on alright since. But to answer your question, I'm not sure who or what I talked to. Richard Dane 1. Thank you for the hydrate. I needed it. Reading is hard. What? Am I not allowed to pet you now? Shh. Hey! Don't be rude. Hey! Alright. No, you just bit me. That's rude. Yes, you are correct. Reading a lot of voice lines gets a little hard. Thank you. I'm kind of used to it from all the visual novels, but yeah, I definitely... There's some days I forget water, but on these days, I do not. I read this. All I know is that it claimed to be Coeli Sumash, the god of the soul, and it was unlike anything I have ever encountered. Then it's all real? The astral plane? The gods? The aspects? All of it?
Yes.
Everything we've been through would lead me to believe that, yes. Wild. I just remember when some of my friends at the academy started telling me all of that was just the stuff of fairy tales to get little kids to behave. If that's true, then I'm just as certain we're living in just such a fairy tale. But let's hope it's the kind with a good ending.
No kidding.
Yes, let's hope. Whether or not we are may very well be up to us to determine. If that's the case, I'll do everything I can to make sure it is. I'd put a fair amount of coin on that, Alden. If I were being a man, that is. Like Garrick? Yes, like Garrick. Cute. Alright. Marin. My boy! My boy! There you are, Corvin. Writing as I might expect. Updating your journal? No, crafting a letter. Or trying to. That would explain the, expensive parchment crumpled at your feet. I suppose it would. This person must be very important to merit the finest work of Corvin Galavar. People, actually. This letter will go to my parents, assuming I ever manage to complete it.
It'll be all right.
I'm sure they'll be happy just to receive word from their son all the way across the barrel. That doesn't sound right. I don't know. Words. And they'll have to pay a pretty collection fee for it too. All the more reason to make every word count. Well, I can't think of anything better suited for the task, except maybe Helena. Oh, anyone better suited. I can't. Reading comprehension. Except maybe Helena. She really does seem to avoid words where possible. Perhaps I should take a page from her book.
Huh? What are you hung up on anyway? I'm no writer, but maybe I could help.
Sure.
You see, when I set out, They'd given me some of their notes from their own travels in Outland, but whenever I compare them to mine, they're so different. I know they want to hear my observations, but I'm not sure how to convey them without at least implicitly suggesting that their own notes were off the mark to a significant degree. I see. And how old are your parents? Oh, hundreds, each of them. In that case, Corvin, I wouldn't be too worried. I'm sure they're no strangers to the changing tides of history.
Just like back home.
Anyone who's left home for more than a month knows you can return to an old place, but never an old time.
I must write that down.
Yep. You might be right. It wouldn't be the first time I got to overthinking something like this. I must write that down.
Then I'd say try quieting those thoughts and just write from the heart. I'm sure some parts of our recent adventures strike you more than others. Focus on whatever comes to mind.
All right.
Nothing I haven't heard before, to be sure. But perhaps something I needed to hear again. Thank you, Marin. I'll take that approach.
Time. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, I love him so much! Oh, I kinda have the same voice. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way?
Nope. I actually just thought I'd come by and say hello.
Oh, hello.
Have you been finding everything all right?
Definitely. You've got a really special group here, Marin.
We do have a special group. Everyone brings their own background and talents, but our shared mission keeps us focused.
She's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love her. Exactly.
Why do I still get the sense something's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. It's nothing new, really. I just wish I could be a little less of a liability around here.
Come on.
Iris, don't be ridiculous. What makes you think you're a liability?
I don't know.
I think it's easy to look back and feel like I've brought on more trouble than it's worth. Sometimes I still catch myself making amateur mistakes in the middle of a fight.
Iris, you're human. Y'all are. Well, most of us anyway. That's nothing to get yourself down about. I can promise you this. Ever since you joined us, you've made a huge impact. I was just talking to Vesta about you, actually.
Were you really?
Yeah, we're really glad you're here. But if you do want to improve your skills, I won't discourage you. Maybe you can try making your strikes more slow and deliberate. Sometimes it's better to make sure your blows land instead of making them lethal.
That sounds right.
Makes sense.
I'll try to keep that in mind.
Good. As for me, I want to get better at anticipating the needs of others before they present themselves. I think I'd be a lot more helpful if I can manage that.
Ah, gotcha.
I figure we'll share this road for a while. It'll be good to have someone keeping me accountable. Ask me about it later, and I'll make sure to do the same for you. We can encourage each other.
I'm not sure.
Alright, I'm not sure I'll be any good at that, but I'll try.
It'll be all right.
Sometimes that's all we can do.
Ugh, so sweet. Also, can still someone explain to me who, what, hair, hair, who, what, where, why, how? He just showed up in a barrel and now he's at my party for some reason and he looks creepy as fuck and he looks like he needed therapy months ago. I'm so confused. Okay. The save. We're gonna... You did it! Yay! Good job! How many tries did it take? Too many? No. We didn't... Oh no, you didn't beat it! Oh no! You're just done? Oh, time was up. Oh. Damn, that sucks. Ah, progress is good. Okay. Wait, how much longer am I playing? Maybe 30-ish more minutes. Depends where this all wraps up. Oh god. Okay, I gotta read that later, but for some reason, my one Facebook chat has like a dozen messages. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to get heavy snow tomorrow. You're not that far in this game yet? Oh, okay. Sorry if there's spoilers. Hey, that seems like measurable progress. That's good. Oh, yeah. These legs were made for the sea, not the dirt. I don't think I could walk another 5 minutes, let alone another day. Well, it looks like you won't have to. Yes, this must be it. This is it? I'm not sure this side of a mountain is the best place to make camp. No, not on the side of it. Inside of it. It's an intricate system of caverns here, and an entrance just up ahead.
This is fun.
I'll send you the play of the fight. It's stupid. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Not really. I do research in this game. Oh, okay, cool. This was. I don't blame you.
Ew, exciting. Never been inside a cave before.
We should be far from prying eyes here. The Delian army scouts are instructed to avoid this area at all costs.
Why is that?
For their own safety. For their own safety? And we're just learning about this now? What? No, I'm quite sure I think you might have left that part out, Lincoln. I see. Well, forgive me, but whatever their reasons, I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle.
When you're ready, follow me.
I hope you're right. Stay alert, everyone. Come on, let's take a look.
Hey, check this out. Wow.
What's this? Some kind of war room? I love how it looks like Lincoln is being forced to drink. He's got a beard going. And they don't fix him to be in front. Oh, Dark Deity, you and your little quirks. Oh, Lincoln, I can't take you seriously. The alien scouts had a presence in these mountains a very long time ago.
You think they built this?
It's possible.
Whoa there!
That would explain the dust.
It's perfect. Like it was built just for us.
I gotta check something this game's like. Hey, volume, why are you being so damn extra? Huh. I don't know. Oops. That open. This open. No. Well, that can be open, I guess. Wait, no. Do I see when things get redeemed in this one? Oh, yeah. Okay, both chats work.
Look, on the wall. Seems like someone's already mapped out a huge chunk of the caverns. There's something in this machine that's still burning. What is this?
Does someone else live here? Someone else lives here, right? Like, I'm getting this vibe that someone else is still here. Everyone in the background, drink. Chug. Go Lincoln. And Lincoln's just like, I'm going to murder every single one of you.
Watch yourself.
There's dwarves! Sorry. I was wondering when we're gonna see another species and like, okay. None of your damn business. What's that is.
To arms!
Weapons! Get your dainty fingers away from my map. dwarf. It's a dwarf. Wow, thanks, Monroe. I couldn't have noticed myself. The alien army is afraid of a oh, I'm okay. Hold on. I need to. Brings out his club with a marshmallow, and that's what I say. It looks like a marshmallow. It's a marshmallow club. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who says that. It's marshmallow. A dwarf. It's a dwarf. The Dalian army is afraid of a dwarf. Not just any dwarf, mind ye. Fenton the Troll Trampler, Goblin Grinder, and Hobgoblin Hobbler. I reckon I could put quite a dent in any army. With the right hammer, of course. Please, Fenton, the Goblin Gobbler, I assure you would be no harm to you or your people. Ah! My people? Even I mean harm to my people now and again. You really ought to meet some of them.
Right.
Oh, that's quite alright. No need for that. Well, there aren't any here now. I've got a taste for adventure as far as dwarves go, venturing this far south. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Not to worry, we're clearly the trespassers here. I'm sure we can find another place to set up camp. We'll be on our way. Well, wait. You said you were looking for a place to make camp? That's right. It is safe here. I have plenty of food and provisions. If you like, perhaps you could stay a while. For a price, naturally. The journey here's run us dry of our coin, I'm afraid. Mayhaps you can repay me with a favor. What kind of favor? Just smashes everyone's knees on the way out. Well, I have a small problem. I've spent the last few years tracking down my inheritance, only I've had some trouble getting to it. You mentioned you were short on coin? Let me be clear, this here's my claim. But if you help me secure it all, I'll oblige you, say, a 10% cut. Fair is fair after all, and a lot of you seem strong enough.
Don't get greedy.
That's not Vesta's voice. Dark Deity, what happened? You were so good with the voice audio to lines for so long. It wasn't like even something to notice. Now I'm noticing this part of the game. It's happening quite a bit. Irving, if this inheritance is of any significance, it might just be the break we need.
It could work.
Fenton, if we assist you, might we be able to make this place a more permanent home?
Aye.
Of course! Once I've got what I came for, I'll leave the whole place to you. Oh, this is a real thrill. Wait a long time for this. Come, I'll lead the way. Hang on, just what kind of problem are we dealing with exactly? You'll see. No time for chit-chat. Gold, platinum, silver, they don't rust. You can thank Varden for that. But copper corrodes. Best not waste any time. Fenton, wait. Fenton waits for no... I'm sorry. Are we fighting a dragon? That's not endgame? I'm so... One does not casually drop a dragon in the middle of the game. What do you mean? Fenton, do you have relations to dwarves from The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings by any chance? Just, yeah, any of them? No? Alright. Ah, there she is, minor dragonkin. Not like the big ones out east.
A dragon?
And that's a small one? Sorry, now I've managed to somehow get an eyelash in me eyeball. Okay, good enough. an army? Nah, it's a dragon. Aye, small, but fearsome nonetheless. Yeah, you don't fucking say, Fenton. I hope we get to pick our 10%, or what's left of it. I will say, the dragon's bride does look really good. It's nicely detailed, brightly colored. The way it moves, it's nice. I'll give him props for that. But Fenton, what the fuck? If by we, you mean who's left of us. Friends, we have no reasons to fear. We're more than capable, and surprise is on our side. How? The dragon is staring right at us. Ha! I like how you put it. Well, I figure I ought to help in the slaying and whatnot. Can't risk you all dying and losing my chance at my inheritance. Of course. Listen, we might be lucky if this is the type of dragon that hoards all the treasure and everything. It's probably fine, just kept in the back. Depending what the inheritance is. If it's an inheritance of books, also it depends on the dragon, but who knows? Of course. Oh. I don't like how they make the art look like he's not a dwarf. Like, let him look like what he should. Also, I get pure barbarian vibes off of him. Like, he should look like a dwarf. Let him look like a dwarf. Probably best bet. But still, let him look like a dwarf. I like how the idea of, like, here, he's like, in another timeline, he's captured that dragon and made it his bitch. Savage. Push range. Max ignore 50%. Defense. Oh, I see. Okay, I can read. Yeah, I'm gonna make him barbarian. He gonna smash. Boop. Yeah. Look at him be intimidating. Well, we can't all be legends in our own right. Watch and learn, little man. The new art. So good. I don't know if they have all the art in the main menu, but I want all the art. Like, I want some of these as like my wallpaper. It looked great. Okay, I'm just gonna unselect everyone real quick. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at all that fucking money. Hello. A lot of bones and, slay the dragon! Slay the dragon demerits and claim 10% of Fenton's inheritance, quote unquote. And we get Faust, whoever the fuck that is. Alright. Okay, so... Ooh, hello. Don't scare me like that. Okay. So, definitely my strong peeps. Irving. Alden. Orvin. Hyas. Iris. Still. Yeah, I just don't know. Alright, so you back. You're already in the back. You up front. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I'm running into the same problem. Ah, what the fuck ever. I don't care at this point. Actually, I am gonna trade 2. That's about it, really. Save. Do I know what I'm doing? No, but we're gonna kick a dragon's ass. Ah, it has the range of everywhere. Plus fire breath. Looks great. I'm sorry. What's its health bar? Okay. Oh my god, its health is so high. But, Fenton, you're doing great, sweetie.
Interesting.
Oh, what happened there? Attack. Boom. It's not attacking
Diligence
back.
is its own reward.
I mean, yes, it is a dragon, but it's supposed to be a tiny dragon. I'm afraid to know what the big ones look like. Oops.
Let's get going.
I keep pressing the wrong thing. That's weird. Why does it choose to attack some people and not others? Is it a glitch, or am I lucky?
Embrace your fallen fate. Death is your reward.
Is it based on where my characters are? Blind spot? I don't know. I'll have to look at it again.
The silent guide leads true.
Damn. Maybe, because I didn't get attacked here, but they're getting attacked up there. So I'm wondering, okay, so next. And it's facing this way, but I assume that's just because sprite art, not because it's actually showing what's limited. Here, let's see. If we attack with her here, is he going to attack us?
Now, the might of Threlisar! You'll die as you lived.
No! Okay, it's because it's facing that way, I guess. Weird. Hold on. Attack. Trust the dragon having any sort of crit capabilities against me.
Coming in hot!
Even if he's not attacking me.
I've got a lot to learn.
Alright, time to figure out what the fuck you're about. I really don't know, my dude. Oh, I'm not getting attacked here. Well, distance probably. Okay. I guess not either. It seems to be working just fine.
It's a shame. You're so cute.
I guess dragons can be cute. This is
It's all falling into
kind of a weird fight. Are we just kind of beating it up? I feel like the other shoe's gonna drop at some point. Really attack, so you go
Here.
there. Attack.
You crossed the wrong Valburen.
I mean, you don't need to show off, but I appreciate it.
Huh?
Okay.
Lead the way.
Oh, I just realized I... 6, 7, 8. Ah, fuck. I messed up somewhere. I need to put 2 more people over there. Oh well. I'll make them. Woof! Woof! Those were claws. Wait, how many turns does this thing have? How many turns does this dragon have? Okay, I guess 2 turns. And now he's attacking behind. Okay. Yeah, I guess 2. I don't know why, but okay. Alright, so I need 2 more people on this side though. So let's move you. Now you can attack while you're at it, I suppose. Look at them muscles. And
I will.
you can move. It's weird because, like, I should be scared, but, like, he hasn't yet, knocking on wood,
Path to peace.
mortally wounded any of my people. And, you know, I'm not really doing anything special, just kind of
Here to help.
vibing, you know? Just trying to get shit done. And yeah. I guess it's just free experience points day. Oh god, her strength has gotten so bad. Either I need
That is
to...
your reward.
I need to bench her, or I need to trade her out. Or trade out, a thingamabobber. Hey, the special talent thingamabobber. Whatever the fuck it's called. What do you have? Yeah, something needs to happen where we need to up her strength. It's not going
Let's
great.
get going. The hunt is on.
Does feel like a hunt, isn't it? We're hunting a dragon. Mercilessly.
With every shot, progress.
Except you're not Archer anymore. Oopsies.
Would hate to be you right now.
I don't know, it'd be pretty cool to be a dragon. Just saying. So long as I get left alone. Except apparently not. I'm sorry, what? Oh, and I forgot you can heal too. Man, the dragon has like no hit. That's embarrassing. vines and whips excite her, I guess. Yeah, that is the scary part. If it does get lucky, it's like one shot, one kill. Wherever that quote's from. Forget. But anyway. Yeah.
You'll die as you lived.
I'm just noticing now in the background of the battle is like the treasure trove. It's kind of cool.
Very well.
Very well. I shall duel this dragon to the death. Oh, his strength is not good either. Let's see, you're gonna hit me? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna skip then. I'm getting impatient. Alright, you ready for some fire, baby? Fire, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, 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 baby, burn. Alright.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Very engaging, very exciting battle for everyone. I know. It's sitting on the edges of our seat, wondering when the fuck this dragon will finally die.
I've been saving this just for you.
My queen does not lie. She does not lie. We're actually almost done. Maybe 1-2 more turns? Okay. Now I'm waiting for next turn where I'm probably gonna eat all of my words and everything is gonna go bad. Probably. Q-tip, go! The Q-tip has hit!
Effort duly rewarded.
Yes. Alright, let's see how terribly this goes now. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Monroe. I'm sorry, Monroe. You're just so OP. I don't worry about you. Yeah, we might get this done next turn. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Okay. Missed at those claws. Wow, it landed its first hit. Alright. But I still leveled up.
I know I can be strong.
You can be. It's okay, baby. Do you have bowls on them? Oh, yeah. Her design's a little weird. Oh, interesting. Now it's not so straightforward, is it? Now it's trying to kick my ass. Monroe was like, hello? I'm literally your strongest hitter. And I'm just like, la-di-da-di-da, we're okay. Like, bitch. Okay. Heal you.
Stay with me. My hard work is paying off.
Yes it is. Alright, move her here. Now it's no longer in the K's, it's in the hundreds. We got this.
Aye.
Aye. All out of the way.
Thought you'd never ask.
Could you attack from here? Oh, you could. I have a healer just in case, because I think that's where he can hit. Up, and we
Would
dodged.
hate to be you right now.
Oof. All right, Garrick. You had me worried. You had me worried, sir. We're okay.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Yes, you are, sir. Thank you. Alright, you need to move. And
Let's
you.
get going.
No, not there.
Let's get
Sorry.
going.
Well, wait, no, it doesn't matter, does it? Well, I'll move here just in case, but I don't think.
Here.
Nope. Okay. I don't think you're OP, so we're gonna let him do the attacking, shall we? Oh no, he can hit. Please dash, please dash. Oh, thank fuck. Because I moved my healer. Okay, cool. Alright, everyone's okay. Let's get her over here, and she might be in danger, so that's fun. Though her health's actually, she can withstand it. Oh, okay, cool. Nothing bad.
Let's do it.
Okay. Attack with you now. This is a little spicy, but that's okay. Okay, no attack backs. No take backsies. Of what? I don't know. Alright, you need to move. You need to move. You need to move. Attack. Oh, you can attack from down here. That works. Let's see if you get hit though. No? Instead, we do more fire damage, which for some reason you're not prone to, which I'm grateful for. But at the same time... Alright, Booby Plate Armor is gonna move down here. I'm breathing. Okay, fantastic. Babe, you could have attacked twice. What do you mean you only attacked once? Or did he attack twice and I didn't notice? I don't know. Alright, where's the... What are these shapes? Fire breaths? Analytics? What is happening? What is all of this nonsense? Alright. Attack. Bam. Okay. Mr. OP. Mr. Mary Sue or Gary Stew. And my cat's throwing up. Love it.
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
Oh, my archer didn't attack? Oh, maybe.
This should be fun.
Oh, wait, no, you can't be there. Ah, fuck. Wait, who's gonna be... I'm gonna trust him more. Oh my god, we're almost done! We're almost done! Okay. Focusing. Oops. Girl, I need you to do the thing. Do it! Yes!
Was that really necessary?
Excuse you? You didn't have to sass talk her!
I know I can be strong.
Unneeded commentary from the healer of the group, thank you. Oh, yay!
True Val Buren.
Of course you're MVP. You're the Gary Stew. Alright, damage Monroe. Monroe just casually did almost 800 damage. He carried that fight. The only one semi-close is Sloan. Oh, it's the power duo. It's the power couple. I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then very minimalistic healing was necessary. And not much travel. I don't care about much else. Statistics don't mean much to me. The other photo. Oh, that's so pretty. Great Skyra. No one is going to believe this. I can hardly believe it myself. I can, and what a worthwhile reward this is. Feel free to help yourself to anything in that far corner there. It's all yours. That looks more like 5% than 10.
Don't get greedy.
Nay, it's 10. Trust me. I've got a knack for these things. No, not the squats. Okay, fair enough. Squats for the win. Hold on. Of course. Alright. Alright, you can take Venus out. Then perhaps I'm starting to feel like nearly getting burnt to a crisp entitles me to a bit more than 10%.
Watch yourself.
I never renegotiate with words, only weapons. But if you insist. No, Fenton, that won't be necessary. I think that chair will be plenty. Thank you.
Aye.
Yes, very good. I don't suppose I could load this all into a cart. Might take quite a few trips. Say, friends, would you have some time on your hands? I could use some help transporting all of this back home.
Fool.
We have some rather important matters to attend to, dwarf. Why don't you call on some of your own kind? Psh, I wouldn't trust any of them with a hunk of iron. Suppose it's not out of the question, Fenton. But presently, Monroe's right. We do have some very pressing tasks. Also, maybe pay me a little bit more money, and maybe we'll help. Dim's fair, right? Suppose it's not a blah blah blah. Oh, that was gross. That did not feel good. That was not a relieving burp. That was a gross burp. Ugh. Well, that being the case, I think I'd like to stick around a bit longer. If you wouldn't mind having me, best to keep an eye on things until you're ready for a little trip.
It could work.
I don't think anyone would object. If we're going to make it home, we'll need a good name for the place. The Marrow's a wee bit off-putting for two visitors. I believe that's the idea. Any suggestions? Marrowhold! Ha! Humans sure are creative. Suppose it's to the point.
Huh.
I like it, Alden. Marrowhold it is. Now I'd say we've all earned ourselves a good night's rest. Let's take the time to settle into our new home. Do we have a proper, base now? Is that how this works? Or is it just plot base? Like in the story we have a base, but in game we don't actually have a base. Oh, there's more. I'm open to suggestions. I wish it were as simple as letting Delia liberate itself. Our biggest advantage is that nobody knows we're back. That's not going to last long. They'll find out eventually, whether we make a move or not. Striking fast is our best bet.
Wow.
I love what you've done with the place. The dead dragon does make a great mantelpiece. Good to see you again, Irene.
Good news.
And you. I have good news. A lead. And a time-sensitive one at that. Allow me to introduce Aelia Valrealtier. Realtier? The youngest sister of Tiana Valrealtier. Excuse me? She looks fucking adorable. And there's a pig. Is it attached to her back? Is she carrying the pig, or is the pig carrying the shit and she's carrying the pig? I'm confused, but she looks adorable as fuck. Welcome, Aelia.
Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure who to turn to. It's a good thing Irene overheard me in the tavern a few nights back.
As you know, the prison at Dervin houses hundreds of the most dangerous Delians who have resisted the throne's tyranny. Dervin. I've heard that name before. We all have. It's the most infamous prison in Delia. It's also run by Aelia's sister, and you can bet she has more of a humanitarian streak than Varric.
She's just following orders. If she doesn't go through with it, they'll lock her up with the rest of them.
Hold on a minute. Go through with what exactly?
She just received orders from the king. She has until the end of Vigor's Sun to execute every prisoner in Durvan.
She doesn't have the right facial expression for someone who's conveying, yeah, my sister has to murder everyone. By this time.
Isn't it silly? My sister has to commit mass murder. Crazy, right?
No!
It can't be.
Gods, has it truly gotten this bad? He says a word and hundreds die. Where is the justice? Justice rests in our hands. That much has never been clearer.
Please. Listen, I know she doesn't want to do it. She made that obvious when she let slip that she was nervous about a shipment of Ignesium coming in for the cannons at the end of the week.
What is Ignesium exactly? Oh, fuck. Forgot he was on my team. It's an extremely volatile alchemical reagent manufactured in Naja, a dangerous substance. Halfen. Magic is forbidden anywhere near it. It's possible for a mage to induce a reaction simply by concentrating too hard.
Actually, Alden used to practice with it at the academy.
What a joke.
You can't be serious. I'm astounded that was allowed, and more astounded yet that he's still here. Well, that does explain a few things.
Good. It sounds like you'll know how to make it do what it does best. When the delivery is made, they'll store it just behind the main gate before it's hauled off to the armory. There should be plenty enough to blow the doors clean off their hinges.
It's not that simple.
Oh, hold on. Durvan is one of the heaviest fortified prisons in the country. It seems we have our way in, but I'm not sure about our way out. You round up the
If you round up the prisoners fast enough, you shouldn't have much trouble leading them right out the front door.
And if reinforcements arrive?
Durvan's got a few tricks up its iron sleeves. Smaller hatches you should be able to access once you're inside. If you give me a scroll, I can sketch them out for you.
And what about Tiana?
I know my sister. If you get away, she won't pursue. She'll follow her orders to the word inside the prison, but once you're out and running, you're no longer her problem.
That's it.
We can't let those people die. If we hesitate to save them, we may as well have never come back.
Good man.
I agree. If we strike fast with plans to escape, we run very little risk. I'll get you out. Oh, sorry.
I'll get you out, and if I might add one thing, I know you can't guarantee anything, but if you can avoid it, please don't hurt Tiana. She never wanted to be in this prison.
We'll do everything we can to make sure your sister remains unharmed. Thank you for bringing this to us, Aelia. I know it can't have been easy.
Right away.
We should prepare quickly. I pray the executions have not already begun. Here we go. Now we have Fenton, which is fun. Oh, goody. Let me drink some water. Let's go through the bonds, and then I'll call it a night. It's getting late. Unroll Valburn, it's been a mortal age. So good to see you, buddy. What is it with you insufferable people assuming I know you?
Jeez.
Are you serious right now? Monroe, we were best friends.
Absurd.
What are you now on about now, barrel boy? Barrel boy. Oh. Big scary Monroe Valburn. I spent plenty of time in your family's storerooms. You know that. You like to act like you could buy me a fresh grave, but we both know that isn't as true as everyone thinks it is. We've never met. Are you delusional? I wonder if old Khan had you brainwashed into forgetting me. He never approved of our friendship. You needed me, though.
Explain.
What do you know of my father, you rat? Well, let's have a bit of a look-see, why don't we? He's a great man, one of the best I've ever met. You hate him for it. I hate him because he is weak. Maggot.
Nuh-uh.
That's what you tell people. But it's not really the truth, is it? You told me when we were kids how you felt you simply wouldn't ever add up. Who are you really? And my cat's throwing up again. Gee, what a surprise. Who are you really? We used to run through the back fields together, Monroe. Can't believe you don't remember. You really do have a lot of catch up on. Can you at least give me the chance to help you remember our childhood together? I suppose I can do that. If my father wiped my memory of it, I'm sure there are memories I would want. Ha! Absolutely hosed. Okay.
You crossed the wrong Valburin.
You were toying with me? I will have your hide, Faust. To be fair, my friend Candace did actually know you when you were kids. Who is this Candace? What was that whole interaction? What was any of that? Who the fuck are you? You're just a random dude who lies to people, yet you somehow know people? Yeah, I assume it's all a prank, but I'm so goddamn confused because I know nothing about him. He literally showed up in a barrel and was like, hey guys, and then he's still with us and he's part of the team. And like, maybe if I locked other conversations with him, but who the fuck are you? What are you supposed to be? Why are you like this? I don't understand. Sophia, do you have a moment? Oh, Monroe. Sorry, am I bothering you again? No, I just have some questions. They're about your ferret. Sure, what you want to know?
Explain.
Do you know if he's capable of comprehending language? Human language?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. I tell him all kinds of things.
Naturally.
Surely, but does he appear to actually understand?
Yep, I can tell him to do a handstand or dance, and he does it right away.
Excuse me.
He's basically a little child with a couple extra legs. What are you thinking?
I've been doing a bit of reading into experimental magic. Much of it is stuff of legend, but I've read about spells with the capability of transforming humans into animals.
What? You think Butter could have been a human once, and now he's just trapped in a little ferret's body?
Naturally.
I won't rule it out. Perhaps if you'd only allow me to run a few experiments.
Oh, pine cones.
Oh, no, you don't. Nuh-uh. You're not getting close to my Butter.
Fool.
Sophia, have some sense. I've never seen a ferret behave this way. He may be a spy. For all you know, he's reporting our every move to our enemies.
Have some sense? You're the one telling me my ferret used to be a human.
It'd be fucking hilarious if it was true, though.
Besides, he never leaves my sight. If he were reporting to anyone, I know about it.
Very well.
You believe me then?
I can see I'm getting nowhere trying to explain my thoughts to you.
Good. Glad we agree on that. And I mean it, Monroe. If he leaves my sight, I'll know about it.
Yes, I'm sure. See, at least that made some sort of logic. I don't... You frustrate me! Marrow home. I like it. It's accurate, to the point, and not what we called it. And yet it has some charm to it. Well chosen, my friend.
Yep.
Thanks. Yeah, it sort of just came to me when we were standing around trying to figure out what to call it.
Ah, a bolt of inspiration then. Have you considered taking up poetry? It might suit you.
Are you sure?
Maybe. I think Corvin wants me to do it.
Right.
I'm sure he does. Be careful what you choose to share with him, Alden. I have the feeling it'll all end up in some book.
You think he wants to publish all our secrets?
I'm not sure he can help it. Writing's in his blood. It comes as easily as thinking for some. I'll never understand it.
That definitely would have come in handy back at the academy.
I often thought the same.
You're really something.
You know, Alden, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You've become a mage of impressive prowess in the span it takes most to learn how to form their first spell. You should be very proud.
Huh?
You doubted me? I actually never knew that.
Then I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it's true. I'm not usually one to offer much advice, but let me say this. Never take someone else's doubt to mean that you ought to doubt yourself. Instead, see it as an opportunity to exploit an error in their judgment, or a challenge to strengthen you. That's one thing I wish I'd heard long before I discovered it.
I'll try to remember that if I start to doubt myself.
Very good. I hope you find it serves you well. Alright, Lincoln. Sir, how's that?
Good man.
Unexpected spot of decency. Excellent. You're welcome. Now let me ask you a question. Is it about your training? I've kept a close eye on your performance, and I'd say you're coming along quite well. Oh, the background. Yeah. I appreciate it, but no, it's actually more of a hypothetical. I've never found much use for such things, but I imagine you've made up your mind about asking it regardless.
Right.
That's right. We're getting to know each other so well. Isn't it wonderful? Is that your question? No. All right. So you're a man of honor, aren't you, Lincoln?
Indeed.
I strive to be. Very good. Now let's imagine you're escorting a handful of kids to escape a siege. You see a guard ahead on the road and tell the children to hide in the bush. The guard spots you and asks if there's anyone with you. Do you lie in order to keep the children safe? Or do you hand them over? Neither. I was not trained to prevail by treachery.
Are you sure?
Then what would you do?
With honor.
Stand my ground and fight. Suppose the guard had a small army with him. All the same,
You're really something.
foolish, but consistent at least. I have to leave you that. Well, suppose I lie. The guard may choose to doubt me regardless and search the area. Then I've stained my honor, and for what? It's a grave error to think we have control over anything beyond our own conduct. I'm not sure I agree, but I suppose that's something I hadn't thought of. It's good that you've taken an interest in such things, Garrick. Matters of right judgment. These are thoughts worthy of the mind. What a relief. My commanding officer finally approves of my thoughts. Perhaps I've earned a short release from my kitchen duties? Yes, perhaps you have.
Well, what do you know?
There's that smile. I told you. Just a matter of time. In this case, it seems you were right. Regrettably. Ah! They're so cute! Such cute interactions. So, say this revolution goes right. What do the two of us become then? Political peers, though I would hope friends as well. Hard for political peers to stay friends across borders like the ones that separate the two of us.
It's simply politics.
Only if you let it be hard. We aren't shackled to the actions of our predecessors. All it takes is for us to set a good precedent, together.
Oh, come on.
Are you truly such an optimist? I don't understand how you aren't an optimist. Seems like such a dreary way to live. Depressing, even. Depressing as the Gallus at Valburn Estate in Silver Garden. Being a realist isn't depressing in the slightest. Dear, I thought you didn't get anything from your father. If you knew the venom of that remark, I trust you wouldn't have spoken it. That was out of line. I'm sorry. Look, I want us to be friends. There's nothing standing in the way. Well, we've spent so much time fighting. I don't know that you and I have spent any time actually talking. That's the way things go sometimes, isn't it? A shame. Tell me, what did you occupy yourself with before our grand adventure? Constant research and a good deal of studying. I'm a bit of a bookworm. Samara, too.
I'm intrigued.
A bit. We're going to teach you to have some fun then. How does that sound?
We must.
From the legendary Sloane Valmyron, consider my interest piqued. Cute. Oh! Ah! Hey, Maeve. Faust and I have been. Why the fuck are you talking with Faust? Alden, just stay away from him. He's weird. Just stay away. Faust and I have been having this debate. I was wondering if you could settle it for us. Please, enlighten me. Faust says you're a half-elf because both of your parents are half-elves. But I thought your mom was a human and your dad was an elf.
Actually,
Neither is quite right, but perhaps unsurprisingly, you're much closer. The human part comes from my father's side.
huh?
So he was a human that married an elf woman?
That's correct.
Yes, many years ago now. He knew his life was short, but what could be done? He was in love. So he's gone now? We lost him just before I began my education, but I was blessed to have him for a father all the same. He did everything he could to put me through all those years in academia. I'm sorry, Maeve. I'm sure that was hard. I know Mira was pretty disappointed when her parents couldn't come home for her trials. That must have been after Varric suspended non-medical leaves. You know better than me. It's a shame the king's wrath impacted your family so directly. But don't despair. We'll make this right. When there are no more wars for your parents to fight, they'll return home once more. That will be a happy day. Indeed, it will. Ow! Is that oh gosh, I was like, is that everyone? And then there's a lot more. R.I.P. my throat. Okay. Brooke, I doubt you'll take kindly to my unsolicited advice, but I'll offer it all the same. How tragic.
I won't let you
thank
fall.
you. In battle, you strike powerful and true, but your skills are put to better use when you stay near the others. Stay near the other. Okay. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble taking off on your own. Yeah, that does sound like unsolicited advice. I'm an assassin, Lincoln. That's what I do.
No.
No, you were an assassin. Now you're a distinguished royal bodyguard. Okay. Why do you have such disdain for my profession anyway? Do you think the killing done by a soldier is any more just?
Indeed.
I do. And how do you figure that? War is violence as a last resort.
Look at this.
Ah, is that right? I hardly think we'd be taking the fight to Varric if we felt our differences could be resolved diplomatically. What of Delia's war with Aramor then? Do you think it unjust? I might have thought differently once, but yes, that seems clearer by the day. Besides, a just war also has rules of engagement.
You can't be serious.
Huh! Tell that to the people of Alaris.
I've said my part.
I can't answer for the actions of others. I, for one, would never raise a sword against the unarmed, or any non-combatants for that matter.
Can't trust them.
And yet, I'm sure you fought against many who would easily seize that advantage over you if they could get it.
Disgraceful.
Then they do not fear a death without honor. And you do? I strive to live a life of one.
Whatever you say.
Well, keep your honor. I prefer efficiency. They need not be in conflict, Brooke. Excellent. Why don't we lead by example then? Good day. I am trying to. She's like, alright, I'm done. Thank you. Oh, okay. Hey, you really seem to know what you're doing out there. Glad someone thinks so. Well, if you don't, you're sure fooling us.
I don't know.
I just feel like I should know how to control my powers by now, but it's a process, I guess.
Huh?
Always is. You think Arima became the champion of Oasis overnight? Sometimes that seems more likely. Then you learning to control your powers? Psh, I'd say you're well on your way, Iris. If you hadn't told me, I never even would have guessed there was an issue. I appreciate you saying that, Caius. You know, sometimes I feel the way you do. Really, I think if everyone knew how much of my success was due to luck rather than skill, they'd lose all respect for me. Why are you laughing? Because that's ridiculous. You shoot with the eye of a hawk, and you rush into dangerous places to keep others out of trouble. Your arrows have probably spared me more strikes than I can count. Now, see what you just did? You focused on my gifts and accomplishments and encouraged me to do the same. And it worked. Helped me feel more confident. Now, hopefully it won't get to my head. All you need to do is believe that same thing yourself. Ah, sneaky. But it's different for me. Is it? Yes, it's always so much easier to see your own flaws. That's true for all of us. Only mine hasn't changed. They're the same year after year. Don't worry, you'll have new challenges ahead. If there's anything life can guarantee, it's that. It's not exactly comforting. Look, when you first discovered you were an adept, could you blast people with your abilities? Not intentionally.
Relax.
And now you can. See? It just takes time, Iris. I guess what I'm trying to say is, be patient with yourself. It'll be worth it in the end.
If you say so.
Ah! Thanks, Caius. I'll try. She sounds so sweet! And then she's all... Burr, burr, burr. Yes. Impressive craftsmanship, Vesta. I didn't take you for a seamstress.
I'm afraid not.
You'd be right not to. This is amateur work. I've hardly improved since my mother first taught me. And what's this here? A trim for Samara's hood. In my time in Aramore, I tried to learn the patterns of their craft. Their designs are quite intricate.
Certainly.
Yes, I've studied their geometric architecture extensively. Of course you have. Nothing surprises you anymore, does it? On the contrary, Corvin, you're full of surprises. I suppose that's what I've gotten used to. A woman of self-contained paradoxes. That sounds a lot better than cracked in the head. Speaking of surprises, I suspect some of my prayers of late have been misplaced.
How?
Oh, our priestess having a crisis of faith? Your priestess is discovering the almighty hand of Solaric hasn't been striking down foes all around her, or at least not as consistently as the quick-bladed Corvin Galavar.
Interesting.
I see. Perhaps you're not wrong to think Solaric. Have you considered I might be the answer to your prayers? That was smooth! Wouldn't that just go right to your head? It would be my greatest honor to serve the gods. For your sake, I hope the gods don't understand sarcasm.
I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I think I'm better off hoping they also have a sense of humor. Well, if my life's any evidence, they certainly have that. Yes, I believe they do. Ah! Alright, we finally talked with everyone. Oh my fuck, my throat. We'll organize items next time, but for now, I'm done. It's midnight, I gotta clean up after my dumb cat. I love her, but sometimes she's too much. And then I gotta go sleep. So,